Oh, that's cool. There's things that you like to, there's so many things that you get to have a good seat for. I hope it's the first of many. We'll see. You got to imagine what was going through his head tonight. He hit it pretty well. I didn't give him a whole lot of, I'd like to have been a fly on the wall in his head when he, it's such a thing. I'd like to know what he was thinking when he saw the lineup go up. Reminded me of my first game. Guy told me to drive over to Miami with the Fort Lauderdale Yankees and get to know the guys and just kind of hang out. Eddie Napoleon looked up at the card and I was playing. So, no, I was happy for him. That's cool. Made a good pick and a short hop.
Was it impressive to you that the team was able to perform so well a day after a big celebration like that?
Are you talking about alcohol? No. No,
I don't know.
No, our guys, talk about being proactive and reactive and the whole 9 yards. The organization set up a little bus, small car to take everybody back to their places. And I noticed when I got here this morning that there were a lot of cars parked in the parking lot, which was a real good sign, I thought. But we talked a little bit today about, I want them to know what's the rest of the season holds for us and what we need to get accomplished. Met with 5 or 6 guys individually, and so, like we talked about earlier, we've got some things that we need to keep from happening and some things that we want to present the best chance for them to happen. Somebody just went down. Somebody just went out.
I don't know what's left to say about Steve Pearce, but 2 more home runs, just how impressive he is, Devin.
I agree with what you said. I don't know what else to say about Stevie. That I think it's pretty much established what he's done for us this year. And Hap's got good stuff. He's got a late life fastball and a little two-seamer, and just a little thing, just a mental toughness. Like his first at bat, Stevie swings through a couple of pitches, and I'm sure he's back going, geez, what happened? And then he just made the adjustment. A lot of guys have a tough time keeping that ball fair. I've noticed he and Delman, both those balls down there, they have a certain knack for keeping it fair. I was really happy for David Lowe, too. That was good to see. He almost caught that one ball. Bud was kind of erratic with his command, but wish I could come up with another expression and asked him, made pitches when he had to. That's kind of what he did. I thought Brian Manning's got some key outs. They kind of went for it there in the 6th inning with the roster the way that they are. And Brad got some big outs. Mac's been sharp here lately. Not lately, but he's been better than usual for about 3 or 4 outings.
Well, the power's always been there for Steve, in college and such, but he's never actually had a 20-homer season at one level before. This is the first time.
Has he ever stayed at a level?
He has at times. Mm-hmm. Others he hadn't. He hasn't had more than 20 home runs since 2007, which was 31 home runs at 3 different levels. But is that just a...
Well, I don't know. Exactly. I bet if you look back at it, it's the first time he's had an extended period of health. So maybe that'd be a good question for him. I'm not... But, I was thinking of the dugout, looking at his plate appearance and at bats. If you put that over 500, 600, 700 plate appearances, it'd be hard to do, take it that long. But I think Stevie's, I talked to him, I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago about just keeping in mind that more is not always better. As he's playing more and consistently, that, there's times when he gets it right, feels right, stop. Don't keep going. In the past, he just keeps on because he doesn't want to lose it for one at bat. And I think that's a product of how much he's had to be ready for every opportunity he's gotten over his career. He doesn't want to not be clicking on all cylinders when he gets that opportunity. I think that's another reason why he doesn't go very long. He'll go a couple of games and might not look too pretty, and then all of a sudden he's locked back in.
Another warning tonight. All 3 games you get the warnings. Anything that it's all about.
I try to look at things in reality, Ed. I think the kid Sanchez starting Dunedin this year. Emotional. I don't think he's throwing at anybody, but it still doesn't make anybody happy. Between Jonathan and Stevie, they almost wore one. And to hit those type of guys, you got to get out over the plate there and cheat a little bit with the barrel head now and then to get to him. And I think he dodged another bullet, no pun intended. So I know talking to Paul behind the plate, I mean, that thing is a foul ball. And we were looking at the review. I had John look at the review while I was up there, and I don't know. Just knowing Stevie, though, he wouldn't want to go to first base.
I'd rather have that ball hit his bat, though, than where, it's
Unfortunate, Nick didn't get hit in the wrist. He got hit in the shoulder blade. He got hit with the bat instead of there, and John got his coconut out of there in time before he got it hit. So it's just a reminder, 162 games, how many things, just one pitch, Aaron, it's so fragile. And, being this close to these guys getting a chance, there are times when you're just trying to get through a game with everybody healthy.
Like you addressed the pregame, but it's difficult to mix between trying to win, trying to rest some guys, trying to catch the Angels, trying to keep it. You have a lot going on
Yeah.
in these last 11
It is.
months.
There's a lot of thinking. I was up late last night, just trying to go through scenarios and how we're going to do it to make sure we presented it properly so the players knew, mentally and emotionally as much as physically. So, I was not going to pitch Hunter tonight or O'Day tonight or Miller tonight, and there'll be nights when guys won't pitch, and it may not always. I think it'll be more from a pitching standpoint than anything else. I talked to a lot of our guys that have played a lot of games about how we're going to do this, especially the off day tomorrow. Nicky gets 2 and plays Friday, and Jonesy may sit Friday. We'll see. Same way with JJ.